Have you ever taken a moment to truly grasp how massive your role in Pi Network is? Seriously, think about it. You're not just another crypto enthusiast scrolling through updates. You're a pioneer, one of the early adopters shaping the future of decentralized finance. Every tap, every moment spent mining, every discussion you've had about Pi Network has put you ahead of the curve. And now, with Open Mainnet officially launched, things are about to get real. But here's the big question. How high can Pi's value go? What's next for Pi Network now that the Open Mainnet is live? And most importantly, how can you position yourself to take full advantage of this growing ecosystem? Stick around because we're diving deep into everything you need to know. Before we get started, let me ask you, where do you see Pi Network in the next few years? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. And if you haven't already, check out my previous videos to catch up on the latest Pi Network developments. The link is in the description below. Also, I want to see some excitement in the comments. Drop Pi Network to the moon, along with your country name so we can see how global this community truly is. If you love Pi Network updates and want to stay informed, do me a quick favor, smash that like button, share this video, and hit that subscribe button. Your support helps us keep bringing you the latest insights and news on Pi Network. Quick disclaimer, this video is for entertainment purposes only, and is not financial or investment advice. Always do your own research before making any investment decisions. Alright, let's get started. Let's be honest, the crypto world moves fast. One day a project is just an idea, the next it's disrupting industries. But what makes Pi Network different? It's not just about transactions or speculation, it's about building an entirely new ecosystem powered by real people, and leading the charge, none other than Dr. Nicholas Kokalis. Some call him the mastermind, others call him the Superman of Pi Network. And with the way he's been driving this project forward, it's easy to see why. His dedication to ensuring Pi Network thrives has been relentless, and now, with Open Mainnet Live, the world is taking notice. Now let's talk about what's on everyone's mind. How high can Pi's value go? If you've been paying attention, you'll know that Pi Network is expanding at a mind-blowing rate. Just take a look at search trends. Interest in Pi is skyrocketing. It's being talked about more than ever. And that's not just by crypto enthusiasts. Businesses, developers, and even skeptics are starting to take Pi seriously. Why? Because Pi Network isn't just another token, it's a movement. Here's where things get really interesting. Pi Network has already crossed the 50 million engaged user mark. Think about that for a second. 50 million people actively participating in a decentralized financial ecosystem. That's not just a community, it's an economic powerhouse in the making. The dedication of pioneers like you is what makes this project unstoppable. With a rapidly growing user base and continuous development, Pi Network is setting the stage for something much bigger than just another cryptocurrency. This isn't just about digital transactions. It's about building an entirely new financial ecosystem where users have real influence over the future of decentralized finance. The question isn't if Pi will make an impact, it's how big that impact will be. Every day, more businesses and individuals are recognizing the potential of Pi, integrating it into their services, and discussing its long-term value. Unlike many other projects that fade away due to lack of adoption, Pi's strength comes from its engaged community, which continues to expand. The sheer number of pioneers mining and supporting Pi gives it a network effect that could drive significant adoption once it reaches full functionality. Of course, we can't ignore the elephant in the room: market potential. Everyone wants to know if Pi will become one of the most valuable cryptocurrencies in the world. While no one can predict the future with absolute certainty, Pi has some key advantages, such as a strong development team, a mobile-friendly mining approach, and a growing ecosystem of applications. These factors position it well compared to other digital assets that struggle with scalability and accessibility. The success of Pi will ultimately depend on several factors, including regulatory approval, utility, and mainstream adoption. If businesses and developers continue to integrate Pi into real-world use cases, its value could skyrocket. Additionally, as the network moves toward full decentralization and open market trading, demand for Pi may increase, potentially driving its price higher. However, achieving this requires careful planning, patience, and continued community support. For pioneers like you, now is the time to stay informed, participate in the ecosystem, and help shape Pi's future. Whether it's through engaging in discussions, supporting Pi-based applications, or simply spreading awareness, every effort counts. The journey of Pi Network is far from over, it's only just beginning. And when the world finally realizes its full potential, Those who believed in it early will be the ones leading the charge into a new era of digital finance. The signs are promising. Adoption is growing fast. More businesses and merchants are starting to accept Pi for transactions, which is a massive shift. Real-world utility is what separates successful crypto projects from those that fade into obscurity. When people start using Pi to pay for goods and services, demand naturally increases, and we all know what happens when demand goes up, so does value. Another major milestone: Pi transactions are no longer limited to the enclosed network. Now that we're in the open mainnet phase, Pi is becoming fully integrated with cryptocurrency exchanges. This means easier trading, buying, and selling. It also means increased liquidity, which is a crucial factor in determining a cryptocurrency's market value. As more people get involved, the ecosystem strengthens and Pi's potential skyrockets. But let's talk about one of the most important factors that could send Pi's value through the roof: scarcity. Unlike Bitcoin, which requires insane computational power to mine, Pi's supply is carefully controlled, and now that open mainnet is live, the circulating supply will become even more limited. You don't need a degree in economics to understand what this means. When something becomes scarce while demand keeps increasing, its value tends to soar. However, let's keep it real. Just because Pi has massive potential doesn't mean it's guaranteed to explode overnight. The crypto market is unpredictable, and value will ultimately depend on adoption and market dynamics. But what's undeniable is that Pi network has already made history. Whether it reaches astronomical heights in the near future or takes a gradual path to success, it's here to stay. So, what's your next move as a pioneer? Simple. Stay engaged, keep mining, keep educating others. Every person who understands the power of Pi strengthens the ecosystem. The more people use Pi, the more valuable it becomes. The day will come when we look back and realize we were part of something truly revolutionary. The best part? The story of Pi Network is still being written, and you're helping to shape its future. One thing is for sure, this is just the beginning. The best is yet to come. And that's a wrap for today's discussion on Pi Network. We covered everything from its explosive growth to its massive market potential and the crucial factors that could drive its value higher. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Your support helps us continue bringing you the latest updates on Pi Network. Now, I've got a question for you. Where do you see Pi Network in 5 years? Will it become one of the top cryptocurrencies, or do you think it will take time to establish itself? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. And if you have any questions or contributions, feel free to share them too. I'd love to hear your take on this. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Stay tuned for more exciting updates.